Hello, beautiful people. This is Eric Kearney, president of the Greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky African American Chamber of Commerce. We have a great business briefing for you today. We have experts that are going to help you make more money. What can be better than that? We have Byron Stallworth of Inclusion Building Solutions and Chris Carper of Microsoft, and they're going to talk to us about class in the cloud, learn new skills to compete in the digital economy. Kind of, guys, lay it out for people, explain to them how you're involved and what makes this class so great.
Yes, good. So thanks, Eric, for the introduction, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak to all of your viewers. If you think about where we are today, Microsoft as a technology provider has recognized that, around the world and even in today's times, this is probably one of the most challenging times in our history. And we want to basically look at how can we improve the lives of others around the world. And we've launched a skilling initiative that its goal is to reach 25 million people by the end of the year, to help them get skilled and upskilled in their careers, help them advance themselves and advance their placement in this world. We're spending about $20 million around the world in terms of development to nonprofits for skilling. And we really believe that, this opportunity is our first real pilot into kind of extending that opportunity to the Cincinnati and Dayton metro areas. The goal of this class is really to focus on adults who have a propensity to want to grow in their careers, potentially want to change careers. And the goal is really to get them skills that are going to take them into the next few years and be able to earn the income that they'd like to. And so one of the things that our initiative is grounded in, it's really in the use of our technology today to identify areas that have challenges in skilling. And that's most likely areas like lower income areas, areas with women and underrepresented minorities. And we believe that this class is a really great opportunity, and I've partnered with Byron here to kind of identify and help us attract talent to fill the first cohort of this class. The class will be launched in August 19th. And we're really excited about the opportunity to skill individuals that again, have an opportunity now to enhance their lives, especially given post-COVID or COVID, the COVID world. And again, this is a free class funded by Microsoft today, and we're really excited.
Say that one more time. The class is
free. Yeah,
free.
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 Exactly. It's free. And again, the goal of the class is to get you through certifications. Again, we have various certifications that we're targeting. In this class, it's the Azure Fundamentals. So this is all about how do you get involved in the cloud and how do you get educated on what cloud technologies are, with the goal of being able to develop applications for the cloud and ultimately place you in jobs in the commercial market that we see out there. And there's a significant amount of jobs available, even in the COVID world, for people with these skills.
Yeah, so Byron, can you tell us some of the deadlines that are involved with this class and who can sign up for it?
Sure. The perfect person to take this class is someone who has a background in Word, Excel, PowerPoint.
That's basically everybody, right?
Basically everybody. There's a pre-assessment that needs to be done by this Friday, July the 31st. So you getting us the opportunity to share this with your membership is perfect. Pre-assessment is done by an agency called Apprenti, which is part of the Greater Cincinnati Chamber. It has at least 10th grade level math on it, but you have several days to get this completed. After we get the folks who pass the pre-assessment, then we'll be selecting the folks in the first cohort. I believe folks in the IT world, if they have a company that's IT based, the owner of that company or someone in management within that company or some folks that they actually put in front of customers, they're the perfect person to utilize this opportunity that Microsoft has presented. And what I've learned, Chris and I went to college together, undergraduate, and he's been talking to me about the shortage of people of color, women, and now we're including veterans in this cohort, that the corporations are asking him, have been asking him for decades, you know, we need more talent from this diverse community. So he reached out to engage me to help get the word out about this particular opportunity and see if we can get some folks who are in the IT space, or it's just something that they like to do on their own time, they could actually get a certification.
Yeah. So tell people how they can, what they need to do to sign up, and also tell them, if you would, about some of the partners that are involved.
Chris, you want to do that? Or
Yeah, sure. I can take that. Yeah. So Microsoft, as I mentioned, as part of our investment in this skilling initiative, really is we've tried to partner with several folks around the Cincinnati area. Byron mentioned the chamber, who has a great market of individuals out there and organizations that are looking to add people to their payrolls or to skill internally. We're also partnered with a nonprofit, InterAlliance. InterAlliance has a program today for supporting high school students that want to get and are interested in a STEM program specifically around IT and IT management. And so we're partnering with those two organizations along with Byron and his programs to really kind of identify talent in the area that we can put through this cohort and ultimately get certified on the Microsoft technologies.
Mm-hmm. And then I see that you're with the Regional Chamber, the African American Chamber, the InterAlliance of Greater
Correct.
Cincinnati, and Inclusion Building Solutions and Apprenti. That's really fantastic. And then if people want to sign up, they need to visit Byron and send him an email, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
So what I'm going to do is get you plugged in with Apprenti. Got Christina over in their shop. Get you ready to take that pre-assessment this week. So we're making sure everybody gets the standard pre-assessment, and then we'll start selecting folks to take the training that Microsoft is offering.
Yeah, we're really excited to partner with Eric in the African American Chamber. Again, we believe that in this current day and age, if you look at unemployment rates across the board, both Hispanic and African American communities have been hit hard with unemployment. We're seeing rates at 16%, 16.7%. And we're really trying to kind of reinvest in the community, reinvest in organizations that are really trying to uplift and really bring people up and get them better jobs and better education. And ultimately, that helps everybody win here. So our investment in partnership with the African American Chamber is extremely important to us, and appreciate the time.
Yeah. So now, what specific software will people learn, and how can they apply that to their business? And there might be a little bit of reticence. People might feel a little bit uncomfortable, but why should they do it? Why should they take that leap?
Yeah, this is a great opportunity. Again, it's a free opportunity to get more skills, to learn about technologies today that are super important to hiring companies that have made the transition to move to things like the cloud. So the first certification will be built around this thing called Azure Fundamentals, which is kind of the core kind of baseline certification and baseline understanding of what cloud technologies are and how cloud technologies are relevant today. On top of that, we're going to add some developer skill sets. So individuals that have the ability to problem solve. This is a great opportunity to look at how to build cloud applications, which is again a need that's wanted by many organizations in the area. Folks like Procter & Gamble, Kroger, you name it, are all looking to hire skilled, qualified folks that have cloud experience. I also think this is a great opportunity because as the cloud is relatively new for most folks, you get an entry point and starting point in an up and coming marketplace. And again, if you look at the number of jobs that are going to be available, 50 million people are going to be needed to fill open jobs by 2030. Again, this is just the beginning and a great opportunity to get some skills and get in early to find some of those high-paying jobs.
All right.
Yeah, Eric, one of the things that I've learned from Chris about this space is there's a ton of money for folks who have these skills. So for example, Azure Fundamentals or cloud administrator or become a solutions architect under the Microsoft Azure platform. These people make $150,000 to $200,000 a year. And as we were sharing with you earlier, each of these companies locally that are seriously looking for diverse talent have over 1,000 open POs today. I was just blown away as Chris started sharing this information with me. I'm like, I just cannot believe there's that much money, and it's true. I mean, how these large corporations, take for example, Kroger, has been able to pivot during COVID and add technology to how they deal with their customer. These are you could walk into an opportunity at Kroger and make six figures.
Mm-hmm. This is wonderful. So now remind people again, how do they sign up for this wonderful free class about class in the cloud, learning new skills to compete in the digital economy? What do they need to do?
So you have that flyer that you can share if you're
Yes, we've sending that out.
But it's really, if they just quickly send an email to me, and it's BYRON at inclusionbuildingsolutions.com, which is on the flyer. I'll get you set up with the apprentice program to do the pre-assessment this week.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, folks who get that pre-assessment done and pass will be entering folks into the first cohort, which is in August the 19th. It's 8 days, classroom environment.
Yeah, and remind people one more time when they need to get their information to you, when they need to send that email by July.
We cut it off this Friday, July 31st.
Right.
So they have.
You got to do it now. You got to move.
You got to jump on it.
And this is a fantastic opportunity, free education, increase your skill set, increase your opportunity to make more money. What could be better than that? Gentlemen, thank you very much. We have the dynamic Chris Carper with us. Thank you very much, Chris. And the best looking man in North America, Byron Stallworth. It's always great to have both of you here on the business briefing, and really, really appreciate you being here. So thank you so much. Beautiful people, be safe, be well.